What's going on, YouTube? Back at it with another video. Look, dad realizes his daughter is actually the killer, bro. What the fuck? First of all, why is all these true crime stuff that I'm watching that's getting all these big videos and it's all mysterious? They all white. But when I go click on the news, it don't show nothing but some niggas killing each other. We need to put this on the news so everybody can see this shit too. I'm just saying, everybody crazy at this point. It ain't just the black people. And we really cool if you think about it. Black people really cool. We just be killing each other, you know? We don't even be killing y'all. Y'all be killing us and we helping y'all out. If y'all don't like black people, we killing each other. But we the bad people. Come on, man. We ain't need this shit to y'all, man. We ain't this shit to y'all. We handle all this shit on our own. We mad at each other. We handle that on our own. Y'all don't worry about what the fuck we got going on over here. But we ain't bad people. Y'all bad people. Y'all killing kids and shit. Yo, daughter, what the fuck? That's just don't really happen over there on our side of town. But we gonna see what they talking about. Cause I feel like, man, at this point, it's 2024. And race don't even matter no more. We all fucked up. Everybody fucked up. Shit getting crazy out here. You got white girls with fat asses and they twerking real good and shit. It's black people getting in these rich homes and lawyers and everything. Everything that was in the past is the exact opposite now. It's ghetto ass white women out here now. It is. And it's I seen a gang member that was a white boy the other day, and it was like 6 of them. It made me nervous. I locked my door. That's how I know shit changed. I was like, why am I nervous of these white boys? But them niggas look like they hurt me. So I was just like, damn, okay. I'ma just lock the door then. Shit getting crazy. Grandparents starting to come back outside. If y'all ain't noticed, they coming back, but they ain't staying out too long. It's white boys out here.
She's on the ground. So there's... Who is it? My mom!
This man has just been told that his wife has been murdered. However, he never could have expected that it was his daughter that was responsible.
What happened? Your wife and daughter got into an argument. She's going to jail forever. Your wife's dead. I lost 2.
On March 3rd, 2020,
They just
Ohio
lost
police
2
responded to a
that
911 call at an address in Akron and found Brenda Powell on the floor of her kitchen with 30 stab wounds in her neck.
Damn!
Her daughter, Sydney, was in the house at the time and told police this was a home invasion turned brutal murder. But even though Sydney was injured as well, there were still questions left unanswered.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If it's got anything to do with a stabbing, bro, the police is running to your hands to check. Because if you ever stab somebody, if you know stabbing somebody, you're going to cut yourself, bro. Every time you're going to cut yourself at least once. And she stabbed 30 times. She guaranteed cut herself up. There's no way you cannot, bro. That's just how the knife is built and how skin is tough. They going to catch your ass. You can't be like home invasion. You walk down the street, you get recorded about 30, 40, 100 cameras. Did not one camera caught nobody going in your house or walking down your street at this time. Like, damn.
Things weren't adding up for the cops. Brenda was on the phone with one of Sydney's college professors at the time she was attacked, and during that call, she suddenly started screaming before the phone went dead. When he called back, the voice on the other end of the phone claimed to be Brenda, but the college professor knew this was a lie and suspected Sydney was pretending to be her mother. Fearing the worst, he called 911, and the first responders arrived in no time.
Stabbed your mama?
This scream, combined with being called to the location, is enough probable cause for the police to forcefully enter the home. And this is what was waiting for him when he walked inside the house.
That was your first, right there. You see that? Y'all don't see what I'm looking at, do y'all? This shit right here. You walk in a white, they got this right here. Ain't no canopy up, ain't no pool out there. They crazy. Any white household you go to and they got a fireplace right here, but don't got nothing like up here for your seats and no pool, crazy than a motherfucker. Cause the ones with the pool and everything, they be well put together families. You know, they got their in-house problems like everybody else, but it don't be like crazy where my daughter, if I leave alone, she gonna stab the fuck out of me in my neck 30 times. Nah. This right here, that's first sign. I would have walked through that backyard and be like, oh shit. Oh, it's a crazy family. They don't even like, they just like to be hot. That's it.
Home. And this is what was waiting for him when he walked inside the house.
Hacker police! Hacker police! Where's your mom at? Okay, stay right here.
No, there's so much blood. No way.
There's so much blood. What you mean, no? If somebody broke in your house, that'd be the first thing you'd be happy with. As a little girl, you're gonna see the police and be like, oh, thank God. My mom's in here. Come on, hurry up and help. Just try to save her. What do you mean? No, don't go in there. There's blood. Duh.
Man,
The police like, God damn, calm down.
We got a female down, blood all over the place. Sergeant Smart, you just got a crime scene. Take her outside. She's blood all over. I don't know if she's breathing. Secure the scene. She looks like a 22. She looks like she's been down for a while. There's blood all over the place. There's a knife by her head and stuff like that. And there's a huge pool of blood. No, I think she just walked in on it. There's a broken window in the back. So if you can just put up some crime scene tape. As soon as AFD gets here, they're going to pronounce her, I'm sure.
It turns out Brenda hasn't just been stabbed. She's also been hit over the head with an iron skillet, and her injuries are so devastating that her life hangs in the balance.
Her life, she didn't die?
Come on. Is she gonna be okay?
Hell no, she ain't okay. Shut the fuck up.
Come on.
And get ready to go to jail.
You just need to cooperate with me, all right?
It's like you do some shit like this and let your mama survive your daddy or whoever you kill that you living with. You go to jail, do your 15 years, get out, and it's like, damn, where do I go? No one loves me no more. Yeah, what the fuck was you thinking? Like, you get out of jail, you can't go to your mama's house because your mama dead. You killed her. Your dad really nervous around you because you crazy as fuck, but he love you so much, so he gonna be like, I can pay for this hotel for you, but you can't stay here. You know, because this nigga finna go through 15 years of just straight trauma. He gonna have trauma for the rest of his life. He just lost his wife and his daughter. And then all them kids at his job get on his motherfucking nerves. And then he got one girl that keep at his college. They trying to fuck him. You know? And he like, I got a wife. And then she's still gonna be trying to fuck him like, let me ease your pain. You don't have a wife no more. And he like, no. See? Damn.
What happened? What's going on? What's going on?
We heard a bang. We heard a bang. And she told me to get out. And then I heard screaming. So I came back and she was on the ground.
Okay, you heard a bang.
It don't even sound true.
What is your name?
Sydney.
Are you cut?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're cut somewhere.
I don't think so.
Yeah, your hand.
No, I was helping her. I grabbed her.
All right, stop.
Oh, yeah.
I grabbed the knife.
Yeah. What's going on? I don't know. We just got
I'm the dad.
Okay,
Sydney. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sydney appears to have been injured as well, is suffering from shock, and struggling to hold herself together. Even the arrival of her father, Steve Powell, doesn't calm Sydney down. Police need to lock down the crime scene and try to figure out exactly what's happened.
The back window's broken in.
So you're gonna have to
Daddy!
inside there? So
I don't know. There was so much
lady in the
blood.
house. Okay.
So much blood! Man, shut up. In shock, just screaming for nothing, you crazy motherfucker. God damn.
Inside the house, there's a broken window and the knife used to stab Brenda, but something isn't quite right, as the broken window had blood dripped on the outside of it, leading police to conclude it could have only been broken after Brenda had been stabbed. However, Sydney claimed that the intruder used the window to enter and was broken before the attack, leading to the first of many inaccuracies in her story.
Interesting. Somewhere that's not you. Okay, do we know who, where, which way? That is the younger guy. I'm looking through here and I can see pictures. basement set up for what looks.
Yep. Hey, sorry, I'll call you right back. Bye. All right, let me go report that.
Yeah, there's got a man. It's probably her brother.
Well, see if we can find out who else lives here.
With such a serious case with so many unanswered questions, the cops spend some time talking with homeowners nearby. They have to try and collect as much information as possible, but right now, the only person
don't
making
nobody
any
got no
sense
ring camera?
is Sydney's father.
Okay. Do you live here, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my wife and there's my daughter.
How old's your daughter?
She'll be 20 in March. She's 19 today. Is she coming out?
No, not yet, sir. Just kind of hang out.
Sydney,
Sydney.
can you tell me what happened? Huh? Sydney.
They got yellow tape out, bro. You know your wife's gone.
Sydney.
On its way?
Yeah, it's coming.
From where? Hurry the fuck up, bro. Is in shock. Right now he's just like, what is going on, bro? What is going on? That's all that's in his head right now. He's so confused. He don't know if his wife is dead. They not letting her go in. Like, bro. Fuck.
While trying to piece this puzzle together, police speak to Steve Powell and one of Sydney's friends down at the station in the hopes that they may be able to help them shed some light on exactly what happened.
She's too happy to be there.
Unfortunately for Steve, he has absolutely no idea Sydney is the attacker, or even worse, that his wife is in critical condition at the hospital and likely won't survive. Something detectives will have to break to him sooner than later.
Who'd you get a call from? Yeah. Got a call from him, call from me. Oh, okay. He said there was a call, went out, a distress call from the University of Mount Union where my daughter was going, and said, female in distress. I said, well, that's funny because Brenda's there, my wife. So I called Brenda, and it rings and rings on the cell phone. No answer. I call Sydney back. Rings and rings and rings. No answer. I call Brenda back. Ring, no answer. I'm pacing around. I call G back, and I'm on the phone with him telling him there's no answer. My doctor calls me back. He said, oh, Mom's on the phone with Mount Union. I said, well, cops are on the way. And she went, there's going to break in. And she just started going off. She said, what? She said, there's been somebody broke into the house. There's blood everywhere. She was hysterical and crying. So at first, when you talked to her, she said your wife was on the phone with Mount Union? Yes. And as soon as I said, cops are on the way, the hysterics started. Is she still attending? Well, as far as we knew up until today, yes. But apparently not for the last, I don't know, maybe couple weeks.
What Sydney hadn't told her parents was that she'd been kicked out of college weeks before this happened and had been lying to them ever since. But she did tell her friends, including Lauren, who lived in the same dorm.
Now, we understand that Sydney was your roommate at Mount Union?
Yes, she was last year and then this year until she left.
Oh, so they not
So you've been friends ever since your sophomore freshman year at St. B?
Mm-hmm.
Go over each other's houses, everything like that?
Yep. Well, she started off in exercise science freshman year, her first semester, but then she didn't like the classes, so she switched over to psychology and sociology, but then she didn't really like that, so this year she switched to education, and then she didn't like that either, and that's one of the reasons she left, is because she really couldn't find what she liked. I think she struggled in her classes. I don't think her grades were the best, but she didn't really tell me that, because I wasn't really struggling. I think she kept a lot of stuff hidden, because when we were just talking or with our friends, she always seemed happy. Like, she seemed okay, like I said, I couldn't tell until the end where she was kind of just like struggling, and she kind of was sad and just like, Lauren, I don't know what to do. I think she felt like everybody around her kind of had figured out what they wanted to do, and she had it.
Establishing Sydney's state of mind leading up to
So
the
you went to
incident
go
will
kill
help
your
detectives
mama?
find out if she simply snapped or if this was
What?
premeditated. The issue is, Sydney is going to
I
claim that
think
she
she just got
actually
mad at
has
her
no
life,
idea
going
what
through her shit.
happened
Her
throughout
mom
this
was
entire.
trying to help her out. It was like, you can get a job. I don't want to get a job. Well, I'm trying to help you out, sweetie. And she just went off. Cause like I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, I got black friends, white friends, Mexicans. I'm cool with a lot of people. When I hang around white people, niggas, we ain't got shit on them, bro. We really don't. Like a white person that country as fuck, grew up just like us type shit. We ain't got shit on that motherfucker. Them niggas get a different type of mad, bro, and shit don't be hurting them. And I don't give a fuck and start hitting theyself with shit. Who cares? They beat theyself up first and then go beat the other person ass. Nigga, I seen a white man put his girlfriend in a motherfucking chokehold and made her sit in the closet. And then he went outside and beat himself up about it. I was like, I just went home, never spoke to him again. The shit's weird. Man, them niggas is crazy. We ain't as crazy as we think, y'all. We not. They is. I'm telling you.
Entire case. In fact, she's going to base her entire defense on the fact that she blacked out and even claim insanity using this. This means the cops still have no solid proof that Sydney is the guilty party, but they're starting to discover she was hiding secrets from just about everyone.
Well, I know she's had anxiety for a while, but I think it was this last semester, like starting coming back in January, when it really started, that she was kind of more like upset because she really didn't know what she wanted to do. My friends and I were worried for her because we didn't know what was going on because she didn't tell us, and
Lauren knew something was wrong and tried to help. At first, she had no reason to doubt her and was as supportive as any friend could have been at a time like this. But even Lauren grew suspicious of Sydney's evasive behavior.
I could tell she was getting more upset, like more sad, and I told her, I was like, I'm here, like, you can tell me, I'm here for you. If you need anything, I'm here. But she never really opened up until she was leaving and saying that she was struggling with school and that she was kind of trying to figure out what was going on, and that's when I started to try to help her.
Let's talk about this. You're her best friend, and I know this is difficult, but tell us about her relationship with her parents.
Her and her parents had a really good relationship. Like, her mom and her were best friends. Probably, like, they did everything together. Like, one of the reasons she went home was to be with her mom. They were always close. She never said anything bad about her mom. She never ever talked about having an argument with her mom. Like, I can't recall every time she'd be going home, she's like, I can't wait to see my mom. Or
That's
when
how
she
crazy
goes home
she
for
is.
weekends, she'd be like, oh, my mom wants me to come home so we can hang out and like watch movies, and she loved being home.
By
The
this
thing
point,
is,
Sydney
she
is
don't
becoming
even look
wrapped up in a
crazy,
lie
really.
that
She
she's
just
going to
looks
struggle to escape from. But instead of
like a
owning up,
crybaby.
she decided to make out as if college just wasn't working out for her and tried to convince her parents that they could save a lot of money on college bills if she left to pursue other things.
What's going on? Are you not going to school? She goes, I'm overwhelmed in school, and I don't really like what I'm doing, and it seems like it's a waste of my time and your money. I said, well, but that's all part of it. Nobody's going to tell you you need to do what you're doing when you're 20. You need to figure it out.
But that's not what she told her friends.
So when she's talking to you about, the problems she's having at school, did she mention that she tried talking to her parents?
Yeah, I know she definitely, especially when she left, she talked to her mom about leaving. They kind of made that decision together to leave them out. Like, she told them that.
Lauren's suspicions were proved to be right, and Sydney was lying to her friends. But at the same time, she was also lying to her parents, who knew nothing of her problems at college until they received a phone call from Sydney's professor. So Steve and Brenda began crisis talks to find out exactly what was going on with their daughter.
So I went back, I called my wife on my daughter's phone. She picks up, she was working down in Children's, and she goes, what's wrong? And I basically told her, I said, Sydney,
They be having niggas like this in there for nothing.
She's unenrolled. She hasn't been going to school.
Sydney became wrapped up in two sets of lies. The story she told her friends and the story she told her parents. Failing grades aren't the end of the world, and any parent would support their child through such difficult times. But it seems she thought her parents would be mad and couldn't bring herself to tell them she'd been asked to leave the college.
Yeah, we asked her she was doing, and she said she was good. Like, she acted like what we would see as normal, like she was laughing, she was having fun. She said she got jobs, because she worked at the Akron Rubber Ducks. She's worked there for a couple seasons, so she was gonna go back there. And then she also said she was looking for another job, and like everything was good, and she was trying to figure out like next year and all this stuff, and she was gonna talk to her parents about housing. trying to come back to Mount.
Once you got to Mount Union, or anytime actually, did Sydney ever drink alcohol at all, or she did? Okay, just kind of describe that for us.
She liked to drink. There was an incident in the fall of our freshman year where she drank too much and she wasn't alcohol poisoned, but she did end up in the hospital. Her mom came and got her at like 2 in the morning. Usually
Every
after
college
that, her
student
mom
do
would
that.
come
You
in.
just lame. Why you telling your friend this much? God damn. They ain't even need to know all that. You could just been like, yeah, she like to drink. You know, like typical college person. And you could have ended it right there. God damn. You telling her how she got fucked up. Maybe making it look like she get fucked up all the time. Shit.
I usually kind of like slow her down after I'm kind of her limit because she's small.
Detectives suspect Sydney snapped when Brenda was on the phone to her college professor and tried to cover up her lies by silencing her mother forever. The issue is, again, Sydney is claiming
You
that she
didn't think,
doesn't
like,
remember a thing, but it
push your
seems
mama
that she made some
down
crucial
or, you know, maybe throw something at the phone, snatch the phone. Stop it! Yell at it and show her that you really crazy, hang up. You just immediately went stab in the neck. Bitch, what the fuck? Lock her ass up. Simple as that.
and careless mistakes that let the detectives pick up the pieces. Sydney grabbed an iron skillet and beat her mother into submission before plunging a steak knife into her neck.
You made
over
sure she
30
was
times.
Gonski.
She then impersonated her mother on
Forgot
the phone
about
and
the
staged
pan.
a break-in to try and cover her tracks.
We're going to house all.
Damn.
Far enough to see the back fit. When you go into the front door, you come around the kitchen, you go in, you can see there's like a pass-through between the kitchen and the family room. From the back of the house, I could see the right hand, there's two big sliding windows. I could see that window was clearly, it looked like it was busted. Went down the hallway probably about 2 feet, just you could see blood all the way down the hallway.
Sadly, Brenda didn't survive her ordeal and passed away in hospital. The county medical examiner came to the conclusion that Brenda had died from blunt force trauma to her head and stab wounds to her neck. They ruled her death a homicide. This left detectives to deliver the tragic news to Steve that his wife was dead.
Damn. Gotta say solid prayer for my nigga Steve. Sweet Jesus. R.I.P. to your wife, my nigga.
Not really bad news. Your wife passed away.
Damn, Steve.
Detectives investigated Sydney's claims that an intruder was responsible, but their findings didn't seem to match her story, and the evidence was painting a different picture altogether. This left detectives with one final devastating task to carry out, telling Steve that his own daughter killed his wife.
He looked like the way he said he'd get a news straight to you. He ain't sugarcoat nothing. And we're gonna tell you just like this here. Your daughter killed your wife. 13. Oh, my bad. 30 to the neck. She's gone. You're gonna be, what? She's gone. Your daughter killed your wife. Like, damn.
What happened? I don't think someone broke into the house. I don't know if your wife and daughter got into an argument, got physical. I mean, the window was broken, but there's no forced entry into the house. Did your wife and daughter ever have like really heated arguments? This is not possible. Your son's outside. He doesn't want to go on.
My son's here?
Yes.
Oh, thank God he got a son. Fuck. They can really be together for each other, cause shit.
There's no rush for anything.
It's simply impossible to imagine the turmoil Steve must be going through at this moment. His wife murdered and his daughter the main suspect. Finally, Steve realizes the detectives might be right, leaving him to deliver the news to his son.
Clearly they think Sydney did this. I lost 2. She's going to jail forever. Wife's dead.
You know, they're going to do everything.
She might get 15, 20. She'll be out.
Exactly what happened. Nothing's definite as of yet. They still have to do their investigating.
Where's Andrew? He just sit out there by himself, or is he with? Well, yeah, I ain't got Andrew with me.
She gonna go to jail and get on them drugs. Bad.
That's legal. I don't care.
You don't want any of that?
I don't want any of you. No, I just want Andrew.
to just come and get us when you're ready, okay?
You remember? I remember.
They don't know. They haven't told me. They're investigating.
Sydney was arrested and charged for the murder of Brenda Powell. She claimed insanity at first, saying she had almost no memory of what happened, including hitting Brenda with the cast iron skillet and fatally stabbing her. The jury didn't believe Sydney, and she was found guilty.
But you ain't that crazy. No. You guilty, slut. You you thought you was gonna get insanity, bitch. You made it to second year of college. You not no, bitch. You're smart. You're very good. You could have been very successful in life. Yeah, no, skate. Take your ass to that jail for a good long time.
On 2 counts of murder, 1 count of felonious assault, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. Sydney Powell was sentenced to life in prison with a chance of parole after 15 years.
Good shit. Life. With a chance of parole after 15. That's why I said like 15, 20. You know, they don't really, depending on the murder, they usually let them back out. She's just gonna be an old bitch. Coochie gonna be wore out. Drug addict, you know, shit like that. It happens. But look, man. That's the end of this video, man. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if y'all like these true crime videos. I'm gonna keep them coming. And I'm out this motherfucker. I'm finna change my shirt because I slept in this motherfucker and this bitch big. Look, my whole chest hanging out this hoe. I'm gone.